Calm and storming, hit him with a hit. Oh, hit him with a hit, hit him with a hit. To listen with your lips, we the North Americans, red, beat, pink for pelicans. Deep beat, her horns get no breaks, filled with all Mexicans.
Moors can't be from Canada. Canada's a corpse. Canada's a dry drink. Canada's a Supreme Court. Can't be United Statesian, so you can't be Canadian. Moors are indigenous, not immigrant or alien. Canada's a second cup. Canadians won Stanley Cups. Who said Canada is not North America is a dumb f***? Canada is brisky and a Crown Royal whiskey. Moors are not Canadian, but we'll go Bill Bixby. Canada has president's choice, also a prime minister. Canada's the lily white north, but acts so sinister. Canada is guilty of denationalization. Canada is not a country, but a corporation. Canada has Ku Klux. Canada has skinheads. Canada would go below zero, make the darkest brother's skin red. Canada's a moose and a triple fat goose. Moors are not Canadian, cause Canada's a spruce. Canada makes best baseball bats and most lentils. Canada has justice of the peace playing judgmental. Moors are not a product. Canada is so corrupt. Chunks of Africa found under America, so shut the f*** up.
Calm and storming, hit him with a hit. Oh. To listen with your lips, we the North Americans, leave the pink for pelicans. Beat, beat, her horns get no breaks, filled with all Mexicans. Calm and storming, hit it with a hit. Oh. To listen with your lips, we the North Americans, leave the pink for pelicans. Beat, beat, horns got no breaks, filled with all Mexican.
We the North been here from time before the foreigner drawn lines built to define our boundaries. Naturally, it's family. We build squads, we build tribes to survive, then to thrive. We alive and been living here. His story partial and unclear. More truth appears, we study more. Certainly builds our foundation core. Information is available most raw. Some is refined, we may find it all. Responding to the call to activate. Standing tall while watching some deflate. Some mistake the facts and some negate the words we used to state and self-create. Used to make or break documentation. Court cases, proper representation. We're placed in positions to listen. Clocking they emphasizing division. Incisions made on the map surface. Dividing us and ours is a purpose. Now we work this with the info given. Connecting with the others that to improve living.
Calm and storming, hit him with a hit. Oh. To listen with your lips, we the North Americans, leave the pink for pelicans. Beat, beat, her horns get no breaks, filled with all Mexicans. Calm and storming, hit him with a hit. Oh. To listen with your lips, we the North Americans, leave the pink for pelicans. Beat, beat, horns got no breaks, filled with all Mexican epics.
Life was the greatest lie ever told, the greatest book ever sold. My object is to start waking some of our people up. We can't stay dreaming into a lie. And oftentimes, people want to fool you, that's all they have to do is talk about God. That they're inspired by God. They can get money out of your pocket and also bless your children with it too.
Hurry, grab your shovels, we putting in work on a mission to unearth truths buried in books. Sift through the lies and all the bullshit. What you'll find is truth and falsehood strangely mixed. Anyone can read, but comprehension is key. Ascension lies in the etymology. Words packed with magic, captured frequencies, sharing polarities. Defeats and victories, place yourself in a cell under a spell when you accept brands and titles meant for someone else. Not Hispanic nor Latino, not a bit, cause Spanish and Latin are both languages. They denote no nationality. The time is now to see it's all a fallacy. Won't take me out the human family. Born a Moorish American, Al Moroccan, rocking turbans, fezzes, and chanclas with socks high.
You got to stand before God, and God said, if you stand before me with an offer, really He's saying this, when you keep your heart and you give it to God, where your treasure is, that's where your heart is. And so you put your heart in your hand, which is in the form of monetary or money or offer, and you say, God, here it is, here it is.
Some say God, we call her Allah. Some say Father, we say Amen Rapata. Most eat the worst foods, complain about disease. Many are novices and claim expertise. Like temperature knowledge learned in degrees. I never heard of yellow people ask Japanese, Chinese or Taiwanese, even Maldives. More means land, people and navigated seas. Some say sovereign citizens, nigga please. Defend liberties like morals of Philippines. Dressing up like Moors, blackface festivities, ancestral synergies. Use peripheries, seeing divinities and all their conspiracies, susceptibilities and the indignities. Holy instructions, man's instabilities, knowledge insufficiencies and miseries.
In the bullshit department, a businessman can't hold a candle to a clergyman. Because I gotta tell you the truth, folks. I gotta tell you the truth. When it comes to bullshit, big time, major league bullshit, you have to stand in awe. In awe of the all-time champion of false promises and exaggerated claims, religion.
Morris Christmas, Morris Christmas,
Morris Christmas, Prosper FC,
Morris Christmas,
it's the January,
Morris Christmas.
Vibe right here, and I'm talking about Major General Andrew Jackson, no, 1926, Abdul Aziz Ibn Swad, who became King of Najd or Hizaj. Juwale, Sharif Abdullah, not Alfred the Great, or Laterio the Signet, elected Pope Innocentius III, or the Great Frost, or the Anti-Collusion Quadruple Alliance, or the Battle of Bloomberg near Cape Town, modern-day South Asia. Not the Louisiana Slave Revolt or the 1812 Battle of New Orleans that ended 2 years later. Not the from the Cherokee Reserve came the Savior, a universal prophet. Came to us, we needed him the most. When the fire comes, Drew is there to wash it. 8th of January, 8th of January, 8th of January,
Morris Christmas,
8th of January. Vibe right here, yeah.
Morris Christmas.
1886, near the state of North Carolina. First to come and spit, we're not Negro, black, colored either. Ethiopians, North Cherokee, Indians, we the most period. Wake up, sleepyhead, sleep too much. Black according to science, means death. Keep your ass black, make you brainless. Keep your ass back with the cavemen. With the bam bam, what the name is. Make you offbeat, no complaining. Why you don't know nothing about what January 8th is? 8th of January. Vibe right here, not talking about a black person granted the right to vote. Or a landslide near Havenstraw, 1906. Hudson River killing 20 innocent. 8th of January. The Harmelin train disaster. Lyndon B. Johnson declaring war on poverty. Not the rich, she backwards. Mother sent he, not Elvis Presley or R. Kelly. Stephen Hawkins, I'm talking Juwale, Sharif Abdullah. Learn you 101, circle 7 Qurans. LTPFJ, not the other ish I was on. 8th of January, 8th of January.
Mortgage Christmas.
8th of January, 8th of January, 8th of January, 8th of January, 8th of January.
Mortgage Christmas.
1886, near the state of North Carolina, first to come and spit. We not nigga black colored either. Ethiopians, North Cherokee, Indians, we a Morse period. Wake up, sleepy head, sleep too much. Black core in the science means dead. Keep your ass black, make you brainless. And keep your ass back with the cavemen. With the bam bam, what the name is. Keep you off beat, no complaining. Why you don't know nothing about what Johnny Egg says?
Mortgage Christmas.
8th of January. Vibe right here. 8th of January. Vibe right here. 8th of January. 8th of January. Not talking about Stephen Fry, LGBTQ. Order 1760, comment point 0682 AUs from Earth. Could have had a barbecue.
I know what Dirty Moors I know what Dirty Moors did to Drew Ali. I'm saying I know what Dirty Moors did. I know what Dirty Moors did. I'm going at dirty rappers, lynching Dirty Moors too. Hiding literature that Drew wrote to warn you. They claim to make you Muslim and make you sovereign. With paperwork and filings, it's fiat they robbing. They don't care about his words, throw it out like garbage. Or throw it at you when you're active, not passive. When they want to talk about like off a trampoline mattress, treat them like a vamp or a teen actress. Get stamped with the brand like a mean savage. This Inquisition divine, all others average. Millennium Renaissance, heroes in our classes. Fed up with the czar control and fascists. Ask if they heard about Moors, they say no. But Masons, they obviously know. Down the handshakes and rituals with skull and bones. They even know about owls burning Bohemian Grove. I know what Dirty Moors did to Drew Ali. I know what Dirty Moors did. I know what Dirty Moors did. I know what Dirty Moors did to Drew Ali. I know what Dirty Moors did. I know what Dirty Moors did. I know what Dirty Moors did to Drew Ali. I know what Dirty Moors did. I know what Dirty Moors did. I know what Dirty Moors did to Drew Ali. I know what Dirty Moors did. Dirty Moors killed Drew. I read the FBI papers on loyal Moors, emergency fund rapers, Moorish literature and divine bylaw changes. Might as well say Drew Ali was born in a manger. Prophet puts poison aside and his food smelled danger. Got me treating every Moor like a stranger. Grand Chief King stumbling drunk in their fairs. What was proclaimed for every meeting was not read. Some Moors are so active, Prophet can't be dead. Thanks Moorish teachers away, I can't be led. Actions speak, then I consider what's said. And what's said was study, then study yourself. Honest to the Prophet over Drew Ali. I know what Dirty Moors did to Drew Ali. Everybody wants to be just like Drew Ali, but nobody wants to care about Drew Ali. I know what Dirty Moors did to Drew Ali. I know what Dirty Moors did. I know what Dirty Moors did. I know what Dirty Moors did to Drew Ali. I know what Dirty Moors did. I know what Dirty Moors did. I know what Dirty Moors did to Drew Ali. I know what Dirty Moors did. I know what Dirty Moors did. I know what Dirty Moors did to Drew Ali. I know what Dirty Moors did.
From the moment Mark Char was wheeled into court today, what was supposed to be a routine sentencing hearing quickly went off the rails.
The reason why I'm like this is because I prepared myself to play my part in your kangaroo court, treating me like a black man, so today I'm going to be a black man.
Base.
This kangaroo court is giving me a life sentence for me trying to protect and defend myself against the attack from 3 guys. In essence, treating me like a black man.
From the moment Mark Char was wheeled into court today, what was supposed to be a routine sentencing hearing quickly went off the rails.
The reason why I'm like this is because I prepared myself to play my part in your kangaroo court, treating me like a black man, so today I'm going to be a black man.
Base.
This kangaroo court is giving me a life sentence for me trying to protect and defend myself against the attack from 3 guys. In essence, treating me like a black man.
From the moment Mark Char was wheeled into court today, what was supposed to be a routine sentencing hearing quickly went off the rails.
The reason why I'm like this is because I prepared myself to play my part in your kangaroo court, treating me like a black man. So today I'm going to be a black man.
Base.
This kangaroo court is giving me a life sentence for me trying to protect and defend myself against the attack from 3 guys. In essence, treating me like a black man.
And he discovered somebody already here, didn't he? And he was so proud, he discovered it. He was looking for India, and he discovered Hispaniola and said, oh, well, this is the West Indies. And then you come up saying, I'm a West Indian. What the hell is wrong with you? And he discovered somebody already here, didn't he? And he was so proud, he discovered it. He was looking for India, and he discovered Hispaniola and said, oh, well, this is the West Indies. And then you come up saying, I'm a West Indian. What the hell is wrong with you?
You imagine is his reason for visiting Earth?
I think it's about something that's going to happen.
Something that's going to happen?
Yes.
Like what?
There's pollution or something.
Pollution?
Yes.
And how did he get that idea of pollution across to you?
The way he was staring.
The way he was staring?
Yes.
Somehow there was a message about pollution from the way he was staring?
Yes. I think they want people to know that we're actually making harm on this world and we mustn't get too technologized.
How did that get communicated to you?
It came through my head.
You thought that they maybe were trying to tell us something, like about the future. Can you say more what your thought is, or what was it like?
All the trees will just go down and there will be no air and people will be dying.
How did those thoughts come to you? Did they come to you from the craft or from...
From the man.
How did he get that across to you?
The eyes.
You imagine is his reason for visiting Earth?
I think it's about something that's going to happen.
Something that's going to happen?
Yes.
Like what?
There's pollution or something.
Pollution?
Yes.
And how did he get that idea of pollution across to you?
The way he was staring.
The way he was staring?
Yes.
Somehow there was a message about pollution from the way he was staring?
Yes. I think they want people to know that we're actually making harm on this world and we mustn't get too technologized.
How did that get communicated to you?
It came through my head.
You thought that they maybe were trying to tell us something, like about the future. Can you say more what your thought is, or what was it like?
All the trees will just go down and there will be no air and people will be dying.
How did those thoughts come to you? Did they come to you from the craft or from...
From the man.
How did he get that across to you?
The eyes.
And for y'all that's out there, this is how we're proving to y'all that they're not down with the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. I asked them a simple question that the Prophet wrote for us. The 101s, if you're a true Moor, you know your 101s. The Prophet clearly said what our nationality is, Moorish American. So if you don't know that, you're a fraud. And this is why we get upset and do what we're doing. We out here.
Australia, what is happening? What is going on with y'all kangaroos? This is a 9-foot kangaroo that was it's just in a residential street. This wasn't a zoo. This wasn't on a plains, on a meadow, or wherever kangaroos be. This is just on 8th Street, just posted up, buff as any human I've ever seen. Prison kangaroo. This is I blame Winnie the Pooh. I blame cartoons. I blame all of these media outlets that have been pushing kangaroos as this cute little, bouncing around on its high legs, has a baby in the pouch. Oh, I'm here too, built-in backpack. We just got all the cute parts. And here's how I know that kangaroos have always been dangerous. Even when they were depicted as cute and stuff like that, they still had like boxing gloves and they were still like knocking people out. It was still cartoony. They couldn't tell us all the information at once, but it was still beating people up. Now, what was going on in Kangaroosville, Australia, where they still had to keep pushing the fact that a kangaroo will knock you out because.
What the fuck is going on? I know y'all ain't. Oh, hey, Simba, Nala. Fuck is going on? Nala, where you going? How the fuck y'all end up over here on Mac and B Week? This shit is crazy. Get off these people's neighborhood. What is y'all doing? Just motherfucking running around. What the fuck is going on? I know y'all ain't. Oh, hey, Simba, Nala. Fuck is going on? Nala, where you going? How the fuck y'all end up over here on Mac and B Week? This shit is crazy. Get off these people's neighborhood. What is y'all doing? Just motherfucking running around.
Islam to all the Moors. Honors to all the Moors worldwide. Honors to Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Giant kangaroos and Detroit Lions mascots just walking around the place in packs. Drew Ali told you that these wild animals are going to be roaming the streets. Drew Ali told you this. He wasn't playing around. Why are we going to rep for him? Why are we going to rep for somebody else? Some BS stuff that we put on IG get 30,000 views or whatever, 50 million likes, 800 billion shares. But Noble Drew Ali's prophecy manifesting right now. Right now, it's been raining for 2 days out here. This December, about to be January. It's raining. The only way it's raining out here is if the weather is warm. The only reason it's raining. So the weather's warm here, where it's supposed to be minus whatever right now. That's Noble Drew Ali's prophecy manifesting. 20 likes. Right, record rainfall out here. December. And you're still not taking this serious? You still think this is some joke or some game? No problem. Do your thing. You do your thing. Do your thing. All right, you want to go play Kwanzaa games? You want to play Kwanzaa games? You want to play Cointel Pro Trader Sellout games? No problem. Do your thing. Just don't get mad when you get called out for it. Don't get mad. Right? Even though Karenga is a slime, a lot of good comes out of it. What the hell are you talking about? What do you mean somebody's a pedophile and because they put out a book. They put out a book about some Moorish whatever, you're using them as a reference. Using a pedo as a reference. You can play your little games all you want. Carry on. Do your thing. But know that all these people, all these traders out here, they're using Noble Drew Ali to hide behind, to do their BS. They're using master teachers to hide behind, to do their BS. They're using Noble Drew Ali. They're using certain Moors who have credible names to be out here doing BS under the guise of their Mars. They got L and all that, Bay and all that. And they're playing around because they know they can. Because people aren't standing up for the truth. People love the fiction. They love the fiction. Why? The fiction gets them paid. Fiction gets them paid. However the pay is, whatever the pay is, I don't care. But they have to be getting something. They can't be selling out for nothing. They're selling out for nothing. Not even getting something, and you're a sellout. Trying to justify some fake FBI holiday that all these people know that he tortured those women. Everybody knows. And they're celebrating this man. Celebrating this traitor. For years, they've been celebrating this traitor. Just like they're celebrating everybody else who's a traitor, having people march up and down the place for nothing. But no, we're gonna give these traitors honors. We're gonna hold them up. We're gonna boost them. And I don't know how come I have an issue. Because truth doesn't get any acknowledgement. Only time truth gets acknowledgement when a traitor says it. Other than that, truth doesn't get any acknowledgement. Traitor says truth, oh, everybody's down with it. Drew Ali says truth, oh no, we're not going there. That's religious. We don't want to hear that. Let a traitor talk. Everybody's down. Everybody's down to listen, to show up at the whatever, because the traitor's talking. As soon as it's truth, they don't want that. It's okay. Don't worry. Just don't get mad. Get mad when you get called out for doing BS. You chose to do BS. Because obviously you have knowledge, you know what you're doing. Obviously you know what you're doing. Clearly you know what you're doing. This is our prophet, Noble Drew Ali. We've been had this picture. People use the AI stuff, put it in color. We're great right now. We got Drew Ali in color. We used to have some black and white pictures. These traders. We have it that we could relate to it more now because it's in color. We're not black and white people. Right? Drew Ali said we're not Negro, black, or colored, right? We got black and white pictures of him. Then you know those are fictions. But that's all we had. Right now we got color. But the real color, not the adjective, the real color is people who are taking Noble Drew Ali, putting their face on him. Or people who are going on AI, asking about Noble Drew Ali on AI, and then it's giving them some BS. And then they're taking that and using that. And talk about honors to Noble Drew Ali. They're going to be using your prophet. They're going to be using your master teachers to push their BS. Be very aware. And they're going to be doing it because they know you don't know better. Whether you're dumb, whether you don't study, whether you're retarded, whether you're probably a sellout too. You can't figure this stuff out. All these people using master teacher. Not knowing you're a Moor doesn't equate to self-hate. Not knowing you're a Moor doesn't equate to self. How is that not self-hate? You're calling yourself some fiction. If you have two selves, higher self, lower self, and you're calling yourself a fiction, then you hate yourself. That's not some opinion. I don't hear any Asians call themselves yellow. Any. Never have they identified themselves as yellow people and have yellow communities. And they wrote a history about the yellow history. Never, ever. And only when I started studying Moorish knowledge did I actually sit back and say, hey, hold on a second. Why is it that it's only our people that play this stupid game? Why is it only our people? Why is it only our people playing this dumbass game about that we're a color? Right, there we go. Kwanzaa is not worship of a man. If you want to worship seven of something, go get the circle 7 Quran from Noble Drew Ali. If you want something 7. You want something 7, go study your chakras. You want something 7? Why are you studying from some woman abusing, torturer, kidnapper? He brought you something 7, or you're going to go with that. Or you're going to go with that. And we're saying, hey, do your thing, but don't get mad when you get called out. Do your thing. Nobody telling you don't be a dumbass. You want to be a dumbass, go right ahead. I'm not telling you don't be a traitor. If you're deciding to go that route, don't get mad when you get the light shined on you. Don't get mad. That's the position that you took. Every time they get called out, they're bringing up BS. How the important thing is how you carry yourself. And the important thing is how are you talking to people? Stop the BS. Because your favorite basketball, whoever's going to go on the interview and say shit and fuck by accident and all that, you're not telling them shit. Not telling them nothing. They're not even saying sorry when they say it. Just normal thing. They're just going on there, hey nigga, check this out. And you have nothing to say to them? Oh, but Moors, we're supposed to be the soft talking and all that stuff. That's what we're supposed to be. Right? While people are making up fake pictures of Noble Drew Ali, people out here selling packages, and then got some nerve after they sold the package. After they sold the package, they're gonna stand next to master teachers and start talking BS and not bring up their BS that they did with the master teachers there. Playing games. You play games all you want to with whoever you want to. For certain more is not with the look at me foolishness. Right? It's 100 years since Noble Drew Ali brought this information to our people. Our people are still dumb because traders is who these people keep listening to, which I figured out a long time ago. That's why Noble Drew Ali said few faithful Moors, because people are dumbasses and they're not going to use their common sense. They're not going to use what God gave them. They're not going to use that. Right? Having bay and saying it doesn't matter what you call yourself, but he has a bay. How's that work? How you know you're a Moor? Where you're telling people it doesn't matter what you call yourself what you want. We don't need unity. So then get rid of the B then. Get rid of the L. Get rid of the playing around, going on little platforms, mentioning Moors in some asinine perspective, pretending like you're talking deep. Islam, brother B.
Islam, Grand Sheikh, Cujo, all honest divine law, the Asiatic Moorish American women, Prophet Noble Ali, and Shay. I saw the link, I pressed it. I'm here. Show my support. Islam.
Islam, brother Yusuf.
Islam, Morris. Islam, brother Bay. Islam.
Islam.
Honest to the prophet.
No doubt. Islam, soldier.
Honors to the prophet. So this is a Moor. This is a Moor. This is why I just came on here. Got stuff to do, but need to get this off. Watch out for these Moors hiding behind your master teachers. But they're doing BS. And the only time they talk right is if the master teacher's there. Master teacher's not there, they're doing BS. Stop falling for it. Even though we know that you still will. The majority of you are dumbass. The two in the back, go study. Go take 2 years of your life and you go study. Forget listening to people online. Go buy some books. Brother Kush gives you enough damn books that you should be reading all them books that you're getting. And when the stuff comes in the Amazon envelope, what are you doing with it? You getting it and reading it? Or you just getting it just to say you got it and wave it around and parade it around? Because the only way you're going to get saved is by knowing yourself. That's it. If you don't know yourself, there ain't no salvation for you. You might as well take off your turban and fez and go back to the state where the prophet found you. You might as well. Especially if you got bay and all that stuff and you can't even... Anyways, let's put this more on Front Street and then get the hell out of here.
Let me tell you something, you goofy ass fucking Jamaican bobsled rider. I don't.
No. All I did, he had a post talking about some relationship BS. All I did is, hey, how you calling people black for? In the DM, leaving messages about somebody's Jamaican. About somebody's Jamaican. So all you Jamaicans out there, all you people who so-called Jamaican and you listen to philosophical guy, this is how he feels about your ass. How you feel, you big dummy? How you feel? How much finance you gave this guy if you're Jamaican? How much finance you gave him? How much support you gave him? And look at him shitting on you. Right, that's all they think about you. You're just a bobsled ass nigger. That's all they think about you. Because I'm not Jamaican, so he's not talking to me.
I was just thinking that. I was like,
that's funny, man. They get all emotional, man, when they can't answer simple questions.
You're not talking to me. He's talking to you Jamaicans out there. Are you bobsledders?
I was like,
right? Making a mockery of you people. And you're sitting there supporting these people. Right? Looking like a big doofus right now. So you're sitting there. Yeah, see, look at him talk to those Moors and all that. Look at you. Islam, Yusuf, you're going to say something?
Okay, because when I pushed the button earlier, that problem with, over the years, a lot of people been saying in that same line, it doesn't matter what you call yourself.
Yeah.
That like, okay, number one, they only say that line when Moors come around. Like, that's the number one thing. Because no other time is that mentioned. Because these people fill out job applications, student loans, car conveyance, whatever, and they put that straw man right on there. So if it don't matter what you call yourself, why you don't put what's your Instagram page name on my applications if it don't matter what you call yourself? So like, that whole concept of it doesn't matter what you call yourself, look what that has gotten us. I'm talking about throughout history. Throughout history, that's the concept they use to put people under colorable terms by taking out the concept of it does matter what you call yourself. Because in law, if you don't call yourself, or in law, in all law, in the universe, like, because when I say that too, like, just on a simple, you don't let nobody call you out your name. You wouldn't, like, when me and the Grand Sheik go around calling people fat, lazy, I know that bother people. I know it do, but it don't matter what you call yourself. So why it matter when the Grand Sheik start cussing everybody out, calling them who they is, if it don't matter? So it does matter. It matters on all different types of levels, what you're being called and what you calling yourself. But they only play that game when Moors come around. They only play it then and only then. But every other time, that's why it's like a child's argument. Like it remind me of my son saying stuff. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, stop playing child. You know what I'm talking about. Don't play with me right now. But they still try to play these childish games. Like what are you doing? Are we being an adult? Are we having a true conversation, or you just, like Brother Bay was saying, you being emotional right now? Because nothing you say, that stuff don't make sense. Calling Grand Sheik Jamaican bobsled stuff, like none of this, none of that. So it does. So if it don't matter what you call yourself, why are you trying to name call the Grand Sheik? Like, you do know names matter. Name calling does matter because we use it all day. We try to call somebody out their name or put derogatory stuff on them. So we do. So, like, please, like, that's the whole thing. Like, I'm tired of that. Like, I'm saying this is like, don't use that no more. That's soon as they say that, they're what the master teacher said, they're unqualified. Conversation over. Soon as they be like, oh, it doesn't matter what you call yourself, conversation over. Like, I'm not going, what I'm gonna say to him? He's civil little more too. So there's nothing I'm gonna tell him. He's playing childish game. Oh, it doesn't matter what you call yourself. It does matter. 100%. Islam, Grand Sheik, Islam, Brother Bay, I yield the floor.
Islam, exactly. It does matter what you call yourself, because that's why they always trying to call themselves us. They always trying to be us instead of being themselves, because we do matter and they don't. That's the sad part about it. When you look at it from their point of view, they sad right now. They'd rather be anybody else other than themselves because they have no value. And it's obvious to them now. They didn't create nothing under the sun. As a matter of fact, it was created under the sun. They don't have nothing at all. Nothing. And for these people to keep following these sellout wannabe teachers, be following master teachers, been doing dumb stuff like Severe Bay, Clifton Harrison, and Rod Hayes, and all the rest of them idiots. You got all kind of training from master teachers, and They idiots. And it don't make any sense. It just don't make any sense. You try to wrap your mind around it, it don't. But they blatantly they're in error and won't accept it. And then want to say it doesn't matter what you call yourself. Yes, it does. That's why y'all keep calling yourself somebody that you're not. If it didn't matter, just call yourself yourself. Why are you trying to call yourself an American if you're from European? Why are you trying to call yourself American if you're from somewhere else? If it didn't matter, it's BS. You're just trying to continue to trade places with us. That's all he's trying to do. That's all they're trying to do. Continue to
If
trade
it
places.
doesn't matter what you call yourself, why can't you call yourself a more then?
Right.
Since it doesn't matter, call yourself a more. Oh, but now it matters. Oh, okay. now it matters.
Laugh at them, y'all. Listen, if they want to be an object, let them be an object. If they want to be a chair, let them be a chair. Let them be whatever they want to be. We just gonna be us.
I'm glad you said that. Real quick, Brother Bay. If they want to be a chair, let them be a chair. Because I was gonna talk about that, because that whole us not just being called Moors has led to this. When we see on TV, oh, they want to be labeled as a cat, a pronoun, and all of that came from y'all wanting to be called Negro, Black, Colored, African American.
Yep.
That's where that came from. That they only get to do that because y'all played that shit for so goddamn long. Now everybody want to play. Well, I'm a lamp. I'm a like what?
Yeah.
Like y'all did it. Y'all did it for years. Y'all been playing. I'm a curtain.
Yeah.
Y'all been playing that for years.
And it's so bad now. You put a microphone in front of a woman and ask her what's the definition of a woman, she can't even answer, and she's a woman herself. That's how far off they are.
Yep.
Like asking what's the black person?
Effect. Pardon me.
It's the same thing as asking what's a black person.
Right.
That's how they looking.
That's
right.
the effect. Huh?
Yeah, and that all came from them playing that 14th, 15th Amendment citizen. That's where that came from.
You can call me whatever you want to call me. Stuff like that.
That's why the prophets demand. That's why the prophets demand.
They wrong though. They get listen, and they've been checked by it because they want to play call me whatever you want to call me, but leaders of the nation they calling it for what it is. They calling a pair. They using the correct terminology and definition for words. They coming straight from the true meaning of the word itself. They ain't playing. They ain't making up nothing. So they can play. Right. Exactly. And Putin telling them, this is my land. This is not Ukraine. And
I know you use the term American too, like you were saying earlier, Brother Bay. They all want to be us. And I said, that's right. They walk around using this term American, which we know means more. Like us Americans make Morocco, America great again, which if you just put the word more in that place, when they be like, oh, us Americans, when they be like us Moors, brother, y'all not us. Like you said, they walking around, they saying they Moors, they saying they us, but the true people who's supposed to be it, they want to be everything else.
Only because the sellout had ran so rampant in the early 1900s, man, and it still affect some people right now today with all these distractions.
Definitely getting them today.
Yep, and then especially on a large scale, it's affecting other nations too. You got them people down in calling themselves Puerto Rican United States Americans. Got themselves calling themselves Jamaicans United States Americans. Haitian United States Americans. They just throw it off big time. Calling themselves an object. Because none of those All those are tags and brands when you're going by the true meaning of the word, because that's what people deal with. They go by the true meaning of the word. They ain't basing it on how they feel at the moment. No. Nice means stupid to them. They know that. They're going from the book perspective. While Omar Johnson want to base all his on emotional. That's why every time he talks, he always emotional.
Let me ask you all this. What do you think about so-called scholars who still use those colorable terms to identify us as a people, knowing that they, like what we're dealing with right now, but the so-called scholars, the people who they would look at like, y'all know better, and y'all still gonna keep playing the 14th, 15th out of the national name. Like, what do y'all look at that as?
They sold out. Billy Carson, come on, Billy Carson, you're supposed to be a scholar.
That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
All of them know better.
Right. Bobby Hemmett, you ain't no black woman around here. All the lessons you got, all the teachers you supposed to know. Ain't no black women around here, bro. Why you a fake scholar? You keep saying stuff that's not true. Just if you're a scholar and you really want to be fair, just tell the truth. Go by a dictionary. Go by the true meaning of the word. Fuck how a motherfucker feel when they hear the truth. So what? It's the truth. Can't take it back. It is what it is. So they just need to accept it. But they won't. They selling out. They selling out.
And if they would have just accepted it, right? So they either accept it and be quiet. They'll either accept it and be quiet. Right? Either they accept it and be quiet, or, like you're saying, tell the truth for what it is.
But instead, they won't accept it, and they being loud and wrong.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at it as. Like, why do they play that? They play that pick and choose when they tell the truth. They pick
because
and
they
choose.
getting paid. They getting paid, man. They getting. Listen, somebody got to be lining their pockets, making promises to them. Because most people don't do stuff just because they just doing it. They doing it because they're looking for a benefit behind it. Omar Johnson ain't just running his mouth talking about he's a scholar. To be running his mouth for somebody to listen to him. He's doing it so he can line his pockets and then take the people money and go to the casinos and stuff. That's what a lot of them fake scholars doing. They ain't uplifting nobody. Like, the moment they open their mouth, if you have erudite training and you can comprehend words that they hear, the moment they open their mouth, you know they lying. That's what innocent people need to do. They need to get in the book and do some studying and stop following idiots.
What do y'all say? What y'all think the percentage is of people that are so-called scholars that know we are Moors but still play the so-called black-white game?
99%. Come on, you said what happened when you first saw it?
Yo, don't you? Hey, I'm just asking questions.
Good question, yo. Because listen, 99% of everybody catches it once they read it. And then that 1% they go away. They're saying, well, I don't want it no more. I want to benefit myself. I want to be selfish. I want to look out for me and myself only. Omar Johnson, Billy Carson. I'm fake scholars. They ain't truly for the uplifting of fallen humanity. They don't really care about life itself, the beauty of it. They selfish.
Because I always wonder how are they gonna say this, say the names they call, they're African or whatever. Say them people get all their stuff together and they on top. Now, how does the complainers, Billy Carson, Omar Johnson, how they make their money? Because the way they make their money is showing how, 99%, 87% of da. And I'm like, yo, okay, if all that go away, what y'all gonna talk about then? Like that's the only way they thrive. And that makes me wonder. That's why I say the whole so-called slave mentality is great for business, because the whole so-called complain and point the finger is great for business, because they can just come on there and just yell out all of these numbers for complaints. Every number they show is a complaint. Complaint.
You know what I think they do on yourself? You know what I think they do though? Like when they take the census and they get the reports back on the census, wherever there's a large group of people claiming to be something that they're not, I think they target those areas.
Yeah, of course. Could you imagine? It's called the census. So who owned that? All right, say you made up the census, Brother Bay, and then everybody fill it out and they bring it back to you, Brother Bay. You can write on it with it. It's yours.
Right. And then I could send out.
It's yours. And that's what people do. They fill it out for a benefit. Because what? If you don't fill out that so-called census stuff, if you don't fill out that so-called birth certificate, if you don't fill out it's for a benefit and under threat, duress, and corrosion. That's called colonization.
Yep. And then once they get the results back from the area that they received those census in, I think they sent out one of them fake black scholar leaders to go out and talk to the people.
Of course.
Keep them docile and stuff and dumb.
Of course. Kobe said they be standing right behind them. That's their assistant. They're part of the boule. The reason why they stand behind them because they in the fart lane. I was dying laughing.
Remember when Clifton Harris was talking the other day? We like somebody was watching somebody was standing there watching him.
Right.
Being careful about what he say. That's the way they do them scholars too. Be sitting out there in the crowd, somebody standing over their shoulder. Hey, nudge me every now and then. When a conversation be going the wrong way, a nudge me every now and then. Hey, you get back on track, homeboy.
Islam Wars. Somebody just put in the chat. I don't hear any more talking about 28 United States Code 1604, immunity of a foreign state from jurisdiction. We'll just read that and just have Morris give their thoughts on this. Subject to existing international agreements to which the United States is a party at the time of enactment of this act, a foreign state shall be immune from jurisdiction of the courts of the United States and of the states except as provided in sections 1605 and 1607 of this chapter. 1605 of this chapter, general exceptions to the jurisdictional immunity of a foreign state, and 1607 counterclaims.
From what I see, those the United States Code don't have anything to do with the Constitution. I don't fuck with them.
To that, Brother Bay.
7 articles, 10 Bill of Rights, and supreme law of the land. That's all I see.
Only codes I know is video game codes.
Right, because all that is colored. What the fuck I need to learn that now? Because to me, it's only 2 sides. The true side and the false side. All that shit is false there. That's something they made up to keep the people busy. Once you realize a code don't trump the Constitution.
United States exists. It doesn't exist.
No, codes don't.
It's like Jiffy Lube.
Guess what? Guess what else you sell? Guess what else you sell? Even before that code, a Star Spangled Banner will never be a flag.
No.
That's not a country. Even from that, you might well stop. That's not a country. Why am I entertaining that? It's not a country. I need to find something constructive to do with my time. Especially once you learn there's only two sides. I don't fuck them. Me myself personally, I don't deal with them at all, other than when I have to. And I just keep that business up for myself. Anyway,
when I see stuff like that, I be, sometimes I'm like, okay, like when I be up at the farm, right? So like I realize like, you don't know who you are. You know what I mean? Like, and this is me realizing like, oh man, like this is you doing great things. You know what I'm saying? Like so me realizing like, man, like, because nobody's saying nothing to me. I don't get no accomplishments. So I have to realize in my head, like, man, nobody's doing it as much as you're doing. So I know that people who put something like that, I'm like, okay, they must don't know who they are yet. Like, you really got to compensate who you are. Because once you know who you are, you know who they are. And then you wouldn't be putting up your United States code because you know who those foreigners are. Like, and United States is not a land, that is a bankrupt entity that that was supposed to be doing business here in Morocco. Like, why are you making it seem like they have this pull or whatever? They don't have that. But because with AI say, I remember AI Chat GPT told me United States only exists because of full faith and credit. I said, damn. Full faith and credit. I said,
Islam. And then if you want to pull up US codes, why don't you pull up US code 28 3002 subsection 15 when it's telling you the United States is a federal corporation. So how can a federal corporation have any immunity from a foreign state? It's automatically a fraud. They can't make up a code. A instrument cannot make up a code. Like, this is what people have to get through their head. That's why the Constitution and the treaties, that's why the prophet said that. You never heard the prophet say, oh yeah, imply those codes, because those are for legal fictions. We are lawful beings, not just from some man's law, from the universal law. And then tell people while we pulling up law, if you can, Grand Sheik, pull up the universal law and show these people that trumps any U.S. code or any of that bull crap. Because these people, they only use those codes to deal with entities who have no nationality. Because if you have immunity coming from a foreign state, there's constitutions and treaties for that. You don't need no code.
And then we're not foreigners. You're not a foreigner. First of all, you're not a foreigner.
Exactly. You're not a foreigner. So how do you need a code for something that you're no part of when it clearly telling you in the Constitution? Shout out to the master teacher Taj Tariq Bey, when he's telling you Article 13 of the original with the original 20 sections, when it's saying that the descendants of Africans can never be citizens. Most people took that in the wrong way, like, oh, see, they excluding us from everything. No, they was telling you the descendants of Africans who are Moors. They are the descendants of the Moabites, the Canaanites, who inhabited where? The northwestern and southwestern shores of Africa. So if we're descendants of those, we can never be citizens of a corporation. They're telling you that we're nationals of places. And people, they go right over these idiots' heads. That's how you know these people don't study. And it's to the point now where I say,
All right, so can I talk?
We put out enough information that If they not getting it by now,
Can I
they
talk?
deserve to be got. They deserve to still be in the place that they are. They have mule brains. And I'm gonna put this on the record. F fat ass Bobby Hemmett, who know the truth. F mulatto looking ass Phil Valentine. F all of them scholars that know that we Moors that want to touch on the subject but don't want to tell people the truth. And then in secret they got a L a Bay. F Elijah Poole Bay. F Alim Muhammad, who is Farrakhan or Fradakan. F all of them bastards. F Dr. David Fard L, who y'all call Fard Muhammad. He is not no prophet. Elijah Muhammad is not no messenger. And if he's a messenger of anything, he's a messenger of lies. Yeah, run on up out of here. Cause we shimmitering y'all fake ass bastards today. I'm telling you, like, we not playing no more with none of you guys. That's why y'all don't show yourself in public. Y'all do this typing shit. Like I said, and I keep saying it for years. Malik Yusuf Bey is the only official Moor out here in the territory of Charlotte, North Carolina Republic that's really standing for what the prophet put down. That's why I'm the only one who walk around in this city with his fez on daily, everywhere I go, even at work. I'm highly respected and highly known because these people know what time it is when they come to me. These Europeans and these Asiatics know what time it is when they come to Malik Yusuf Bey. They
You gonna let me talk though?
like that in my face. You can talk online all you want. And then don't come in here. Matter of fact, before you say anything, what's your nationality? That was a real question. Crickets, right?
More.
See, what more? What's your nationality? We're all Moors by phenotype, but what nationality are you? Are you Moorish American? Are
I'm
you
Moorish
Nigerian
American,
Moor?
yes. Moorish
Are you
American.
Caribbean?
I'm from New
Huh?
York.
You said who?
It's a delay in the mic, so
Say that again. The floor is open. Is it a delay in any of you mics, Grand Sheik or Brother Bay?
Nah, I can hear you clearly.
nah, I think it's probably just mine.
Okay, so now that you can hear us, what's your nationality, more?
I'm a Moorish American.
All right, so go ahead on. I just had to establish that
No,
because you
I'm
on the
hearing
record
double,
live.
so
The floor is open.
I'm gonna try to exit out and come back in.
Yep, all of them sellouts across
Wow.
the board,
See,
like
that's
you were
why I be
saying.
telling you, man. That's what we not dealing with. We active up here, man. And despite what anybody think, if y'all have emotional feelings towards what Grand Sheik Cujo is doing, what any of us up here doing, you can understand why we're passionate the way we are. We don't got time for sellouts. We got children to raise. We got people that is waking up that absolutely want the truth about who they are. They just dealing with so much confusion because you got so many Asiatics and Moors like that that's confusing the people that make them want to stay away from it. So we have to be the vanguards. We have to everything. When these people got out of the line with the prophet, what the prophet go do? He went and got the military, didn't he? He went and got the mid, but they won't talk about that though. The prophet had a military. And he was trying to get Moors to have their own police force. That means that you have to have weapons and stuff. That means that necessarily at times you might have to get violent with a couple of people, right? All right, then. So when we up here and we only verbally getting violent with them, we not going around making videos smacking these people up. Eventually, we gonna get there.
They need
Because
to be
once we
slapped up.
really start going into these temples, that's what's gonna happen. But you got too many cowards that are scared to walk with you to go up in these temples and drag these Moors out by their dirty fezzes and kick them out on the streets.
Man, I was looking for a temple down in Miami.
There isn't one in my territory. They got the fuck on. The
I
closest
know I
one is
can't
up
find
there in
one down
Raleigh
here either.
somewhere, and they all dirty. They all dirty. Chic 7L that's supposedly down here in Charlotte or whatever they supposed to be at, they're dirty. They're all dirty. I just seen, that's why I unfriended them. I just seen them post a picture with those FOI. See, they love, anytime you see these Moors taking pictures with people from Nation of Islam and all that stuff, you know they are selling out because there's no unity amongst these people. Because these people are the people that sold your profit out. How can you go befriend people that sold the profit out? That let you know that they're not down with the pride. They don't honor. That's why that's why they absolutely hate the prophet's literature, because he told us and forewarned us. Watch it, Morris. Your enemies are the ones that ridicule your prophet and speak against your prophet and ridicule him to the very lowest. And when he's saying they speak against our divine and national principles of our temple, he talking about of our bodies, not just the building. He talking about of the active work that we're doing. So fuck all of them people.
Islam, let me get this more in here. We got 4 minutes. So let me get this more in here, say what he has to say, and we'll go from there. Islam. You there, Super Saiyan?
See, that's that sellout shit. See what I'm saying? That the Allah won't let no sellouts in here today, bro. This the real Vanguard's panel right here. No sellouts allowed.
You playing games. It's not that hard to tap in. It's not that
You
complicated.
see, he didn't have no delay when he was like, it's a delay in the mic. But then you see how long it took for him to say Moorish American. All you heard was
a troll. That was a troll, yo. That was a
That's why
troll.
they don't never have a national name, Super Saiyan Moore. Man, what is your name, fool?
Exactly. I hope the sellouts come to their senses, because they're looking at Noble Ali. Yes, bro.
Oh, let's try again. Super Saiyan, you there?
Yo.
All right, floor is yours. What do you have to say? We got a couple minutes.
All right, so what I was trying to get at, right, is I wanted to see if y'all understood the difference between foreign states and the states of the United States pertaining to that section. That's all I was just trying to understand.
Yeah, they the same, foreign and
Because
United States of America.
a lot of y'all said it don't matter.
Wait 1 second. They both the same, foreign and the United States of America. No difference. Question answer.
Well, you do know that the foreign states, the Union states, are part of the foreign states, right?
Yes, it just said that. Foreign and the United States of America the same thing. They bullshit.
Foreign is they're foreign. Are you foreign?
Of course, I'm in New York. New York is a foreign state to the states of the United States.
Man, get off the fucking channel. Get off the fucking channel with that dumb shit.
Are you foreign?
Oh. Yes, I'm foreign to the United States. Yes, I am.
Oh, no.
But yo, bro, all the weapon is not needed.
I'm asking you, are you foreign?
Yes, I am.
You're a foreigner. That's what you're saying. You're a
A
foreigner?
foreign? I'm under a foreign. Yes, the states that they talking about in that title
Shut the
is
fuck
not of
up,
the.
then, man. Listen, your status is dead. You just said you
Yo, why your man
Say
whooping?
nothing else,
Why your
man.
man whooping like
Listen,
that?
we ain't
All
got
right,
time
tell
for
him
that
calm
bullshit.
down.
Hang him up right now. Hang him up.
All right, so big game, right?
Bye.
All right, so
Bye.
hey,
Bye. Nobody got time for that.
Islam. And see, I already know where he trying to get at, but the United States is foreign to North America. This is Morocco. This is not a foreign state. We're home. The only foreigners is those that are claiming to be U.S. citizens and those that are abroad. that is claiming their real nation state, whether it be Nigeria, whether it be Liberia, whether it be China, whether it be somewhere like that. Whether they're claiming a real nation, they're foreigners to Morocco, the real Morocco, because the only people that can claim any sovereignty here is Moorish Americans. And Moorish Americans is not just these dark Asiatics. If their nation state is on the continent of America, they're Moorish Americans. They're not foreigners to this land. The only foreigners are people from lands abroad, and the United States is a corporation. It's absolutely foreign. We're not the foreigners; they are. We can't be foreign to a corporation. We're the natural national people of the land, so we can't be foreign. We're home.
Islam Khalifa Society, you got about 2 minutes.
Oh, Islam, peace and love to all the Moors. Grand Sheikh Cujo.
Islam Khalifa Society, love and Islam, man. Peace.
Bay, peace and love, man. Malik Yusuf Bay, peace and love to everybody in the chat. I was just chiming in. I didn't really had too much to say. I just wanted to tap in with the Moors. I had a car rental, so I had to shut down my table. Had a little extra time, and I seen y'all was on and how passionate y'all are, and yeah, I just want to tap in, say Islam, man. Keep doing the good work, and y'all inspiring me every day to keep it going, man. Keep that candle lit, man. Get this Moorish paradigm to the hedges and the highways. So I just pretty much chimed in, just tip my fast to all the brothers in the chat and brothers and sisters in the chat and everybody on here that's doing this great missionary work. And Islam. That's all.
Give thanks, more.
No doubt. Your energy.
Grand Sheikh Mafi.
Islam. That's all I have. How everybody doing? How the twins doing? How the twins doing, man?
Man, they working me, man. You know, already know. I got that twin flame though, man. They keep. That's why I'm out here doing what I'm doing, man. Cause for the sake of them, man, I'm telling you, man. Like, and it's not even no selfish thing when I say I give my life for this. I understand what the prophet mean when he say sacrifice the utmost. Like for my babies that have an opportunity at freedom to not have to deal, man, I shimmer this whole world if I had to. Out here playing with us like that, man, because we not playing. And honest to all the Moors that's birthing these children and naming their children, giving them their vast title in the states. Keep up the good work, Moors out there. Islam.
Yeah. And that's ultimately what it's about, They gotta, from the start, they know they Moors, they ain't been indoctrinated. And yeah, we creating a whole nother generation, that's uncut, untampered with, so yeah, I understand that, Malik. And yeah, peace and love to all the Moors. And yeah, we got Noble Jew Ali Day coming up. Hopefully that's a beautiful event. We having something out here in LA. Hopefully we can do something with y'all simultaneously, Grand Sheikh Cujo. Maybe we can figure something out. But yeah, peace and love. It's a beautiful time, man. You know your nationality, your culture. We could easily not be knowing this information. So, I'm just grateful for the small things in life, man. And I see the paradigms are growing, man. We got brothers like, Seer, Kush, Taj, Cujo putting this information out, and Moors waking up every day, and then the Moors that's active, man, running into these Moors, and we just gotta galvanize with the people, man, and stay consistent out here, man. It's coming together, I'm real optimistic, man. So that's all I got. I ain't gonna be too long-winded, but peace and love. Islam to all the Moors, man.
I give thanks. Give thanks. That's right.
Any closing remarks before we get out of here?
Yep, say the baby. That's right. Thank you, Malik. Thank you, Khalif.
We're back Wednesdays. Wednesday Q&A. Honors to the young Moors, knowing who they are. Islam, brother Malik, you have any closing remarks?
Yeah, Islam to all you brothers up here on the panel. and definitely Grand Sheik Cujo and Grand Sheik Mafia, man. Like y'all inspired me and changed so much in my life, man. Y'all got me out here, you know what I'm saying, being the master that I am, teaching and raising the minds of the people out here in my territory, you know what I'm saying? And even like all my children getting their titles now, you know what I'm saying? Like he was saying, we creating a whole new generation of Moors, whether we think so or not, because they's going to be the ones that listen back to everything that we put down, and they gonna carry the light, and they ain't gonna be able to do nothing to stop it, because all these Moors out here now, even the dirty ones, are putting the titles on their children. So even their parents might be dirty, but the children might grow up to be clean and pure. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the paradigm, and supreme honors to our illustrious and divine prophet, Noble Drew Ali. There's no one before you and no one after you. You know what I'm saying? Islam.
Islam. Also, more vengeance, man. Shout out to more vengeance. Enough said. Islam.
Islam. Honors to all the Moors in the chat. Don't forget Q&A Wednesday. Send in your questions, canaanlandguide@gmail.com. And January 11th, Canaanland Moors Noble Drew Ali Day, 12 p.m. Honors to all the Moors in the chat. Love and peace to all the Moors worldwide. And supreme honors once again to our prophet, Noble Drew Ali. Islam, Moors.
Islam.
Islam.
Peace and love,
Islam, family.
everybody.
Islam, Moors.
Islam.